Filming Jaws turned into a pool party nightmare because of the mechanical shark malfunctions. It kept breaking down in the salty water, turning Steven Spielberg's big shark dreams into a mechanical headache.
It was the hardest production I've ever experienced, and I still have nightmares about it.
Instead of showing the shark all the time, Spielberg had to get sneaky and showed only small glimpses of the shark added with some eerie music, making everyone's imagination go wild. This game of hide and seek with the shark made the movie more suspenseful and thrilling, proving that sometimes the less you see, the more scared you can be. In the scene when Indiana Jones confronts a swordsman in a crowded marketplace, the original script was actually called for a dramatic whip versus sword showdown. But here's the twist. Harrison Ford, who plays Indy, was feeling super crummy with dysentery and couldn't handle a long, fancy fight scene. So what does he do? He shrugs, pulls out his gun, and bang! This quick fix turned into one of the most iconic and funny moments in Raiders of the Lost Ark, showing that sometimes the simplest solution is the most entertaining. In The Hangover, there's a hilarious moment where Ed Helms' character, Stu, finds out he's missing a tooth. Originally, the plan was to use special effects to make it look like Stu lost his tooth. But the fake tooth gap looked pretty bad, so they thought about scrapping the whole tooth missing scene. Luckily, Ed Helms revealed that he actually had a dental implant he could remove, which saved the scene. So, what was supposed to be a special effects challenge turned into a comedy gold moment, all thanks to Ed's unique dental history.
Oh my God. My lateral incisors, it's gone. Okay. We just need to just calm down.
The Midnight Rider film was about musician Greg Allman, but it was never finished because of a really sad accident. On February 20, 2014, the crew was filming on a train track in Georgia without permission from the train company. Suddenly, a train came and hit the set, killing camera assistant Sarah Jones while several others were hurt. Because of this tragedy, they stopped the filming production, and it made everyone in the film industry think more about keeping things safe on set. During the filming of Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back in Norway, a severe snowstorm hit, making it impossible to venture out to the intended filming location. The crew then decided to start filming right outside their hotel.
Snow's coming.
So, the scenes featuring Luke Skywalker and the Wampa were actually filmed in a real snowstorm, bringing life to the frosty escapades of Luke Skywalker.
Don't do this, Luke. Come on, give me a sign here.
Lenny Montana, a former wrestler with no acting experience, landed the role of hitman Luca Brasi in The Godfather, and he was very nervous acting alongside Marlon Brando. Director Francis Ford Coppola turned this anxiety into gold by adding a scene where Brasi rehearses his speech for Don Corleone, making Montana's real jitters enhance his character's depth and authenticity.
Don Corleone, I am honored and grateful that you have invited me to your daughter's wedding.
Harrison Ford, the actor behind Han Solo, wasn't sure if he wanted to keep cruising in the Star Wars galaxy, since he only signed up for one sequel. So the Star Wars team had a clever idea. Instead of killing him out of the story, they hit the pause button by freezing him in carbonite. It's like they put him in space timeout, so they could bring him back if Harrison Ford decided to join the space party again.
I know that laugh.
While filming The Princess Bride, Cary Elwes, who played the suave Wesley, ended up with a broken toe because he was having a bit too much fun riding around on Andre the Giant's ATV. So if you notice Wesley limping around in some scenes, it's not because the script said so. but it's because Carrie Elways was a little too adventurous off camera.
In that case, help him.
Why does Wesley need helping?
Because he has no strength.
Mark Hamill, our beloved Luke Skywalker, had a bit of a mishap and got into a nasty car accident, which left his face pretty banged up. So the clever team making Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back cooked up a wild scene where Luke gets smacked by a giant furry beast called a Wampa on the chilly planet of Hoth. This sneaky move made Luke's scars part of the story, blending real life and galaxy far, far away drama perfectly.
How you feeling, kid? Don't look so bad to me. In fact, he looks strong enough to pull the ears off a gun dart.
In the making of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, they were so strapped for cash they couldn't afford horses for their knights. So the team got creative and hilarious. They used coconut shells clapped together to mimic the sound of horse hooves. This quirky fix turned into a legendary joke, showing the knights riding with their squires clopping coconuts behind them. It's a classic Monty Python move, turning a budget snag into comedy gold.
Halt! You're using coconuts. What? You've got 2 empty halves of coconut and you're banging them together. So?
That's all for today. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel to see our latest video.